Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel. Signs Kody is angry at David Woolley for being Christine's ideal husband. The new romance between Christine Brown and David Woolley seems to have Kody Brown from Sister Wives feeling envious. The polygamous patriarch made his television debut in 2010, marking the start of his reality TV odyssey. He was looking to add Robyn Brown as his fourth wife at the moment, joining Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown as his current spouses. Kody initially stated that he wanted to expand his family and adhere to his faith. But it soon became clear that instead of allocating his attention equally to each of his four wives, he was favoring his connection with Robyn. Meri, Janelle, and Christine got more self-reliant, while Kody grew more estranged from his first three households. The sister wives decided to end their marriages after realizing their value. Christine left Kody in 2021, and Meri and Janelle decided to do the same. She began making investments in her health, her business, and herself. Christine met David shortly after she became single, and she immediately fell in love with his endearing demeanor. Their relationship developed rapidly, and in less than a year, Christine was living with David as his wife after having been his girlfriend. There are a number of reasons why Kody seems to dislike David, but the primary one is the obvious connection and compatibility between David and Christine. David, in contrast to Kody, is the ideal man for Christine. The middle-aged grandfather loves spending time with his kids and is a monogamous family man. He cares for everyone equally and has a wonderful relationship with his family. On and off camera, David also devotes all of his time to Christine. Despite his imperfections, he is everything to Christine that Kody was not. In every aspect, Kody's ex-wife would be the perfect spouse for the next Sister Wives cast member. There have been several warning signs in David and Christine's relationship. Within 6 months of dating, they became engaged, met each other's families, and fell in love. Some others think the two were too eager for love because they also purchased a house together. Some even conjectured that David was dating Christine for other reasons. But David's sincere dedication and enthusiasm proved his detractors wrong. David is probably the better husband and guide to Christine, which is why Kody resents him. The fact that an imperfect man replaced the prior polygamous patriarch in Christine's life probably makes him angry. In an attempt to elevate himself above Christine, Kody has spoken some of the most insulting things about her during the course of the show's 14-year run. During a Sister Wives broadcast on TLC, Kody called Christine a chubby, implying that he no longer thought she was attractive. When she struggled with her postpartum weight, he also made fun of her appearance. Kody probably didn't like David for replacing him and acting differently because he had acted badly to keep Christine under control for years. Kody has acknowledged in public that he hates Christine. He has called her a Machiavellian, stated that he never wants to see her, and suggested that he erred in marrying her. Kody's response to meeting David demonstrated that he had been lusting for Christine despite his critical remarks. Kody resents David, as seen by the way he appeared irritated when David met and held his grandkids in front of him. It's likely that Kody finds it difficult to accept that his life has completely changed as a result of his activities. He is unable to acknowledge that he shoved Christine in David's direction. The way things have changed in the last few years probably makes Kody resentful of David. Christine, who frequently posts about her joyful marriage to David on social media, has been living her greatest life since late 2022. As his previous wives left and his polygamous lifestyle changed to a monogamous one, Kody, on the other hand, has experienced a lot of marital problems with his surviving wife, Robyn, which has caused him ongoing worry. The Sister Wives cast member may be jealous of David and Christine's good marriage because he appears dissatisfied with Robyn. Although Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, adores David Woolley, it's possible that she's trying to shape him into a mold that doesn't quite suit his current self. People change, and David's hesitation to be on the show is an indication that he's not comfortable with his current path. He might reflect on his life and question whether it was more pleasurable when he wasn't famous. Everyone is unique, and Christine generally handles celebrity well. Being a strong individual, she has no trouble sharing her highs and lows with people. She rarely becomes insecure. David, on the other hand, has been candid about how uneasy he feels in the spotlight. Therefore, the sacrifices he is making to be in a relationship could appear excessive to him. Perhaps he would rather grow as a person without being watched by a film team. The sister wives. It looks like David Woolley is a good man. Being a Sagittarius, he is inherently hopeful. Winston Churchill is a well-known SAG illustration. Despite his flaws, his speeches about the future and what was possible were incredibly motivating. At a moment when low morale could have resulted in catastrophe, he knew how to mobilize the troops. Although David supports his wife wholeheartedly, he can feel as though he is losing his independence in the process. That freedom is crucial to a SAG. David wasn't the brash Sagittarius at first. He was more taciturn. However, largely as a result of Christine's influence, his personality began to emerge. She put his personal amusings in the public eye by telling the world that he called Cody a dumbass, according to People. Perhaps David didn't want that to be known. Christine wants everyone to be aware of her perfect new marriage. She wants people to know that she is happy without Cody Brown and is over him. This is most likely a result of Cody's emotional abuse of his unloved spouses. He gave them the impression that Robin Brown, who is divine, was superior to them. Although all of this makes perfect sense, Christine is navigating uncharted territory. Her relationship with Cody most likely suffered as a result of her appearance on Sister Wives. To a certain degree, everyone who appears on a reality show is performing. The distinction between theater and open conversation is subtle. Everyone is on stage while it's being videotaped. David can start to accumulate anger if he feels that the peanut gallery prevents him from being himself. Theoretically, he might become irritable and resentful like Cody. They are practically still in their honeymoon period at the moment. Christine recently talked about experiencing severe seasickness while on their French honeymoon. She relished the remainder of their vacation. The problem of recording the show may ultimately be a deal-breaker, but there isn't a dearth of affection here. Maybe it's something David hates. Perhaps he feels that the camera crew is impeding him. Another possibility is that he might settle into his celebrity and start to truly relish it. He does post about their experiences, like off-roading in the desert, to show his love for Christine online. Being on Sister Wives obviously bothers him, but the online aspect of his life doesn't appear to. The Sister Wives David, a fellow fire sign, is a wonderful fit for Christine Brown, an Aries. According to Christine's Instagram post, which is displayed above, they are actually a match made in heaven. Even though David prefers to keep most of his problems to himself, Christine could cause problems if she forces him to record the show when he doesn't really want to. They will continue to be around, manipulating the relationship and perhaps causing conflict. Christine's love should endure forever. She is an amazing individual. David's hesitation to tape the show, though, is undoubtedly a warning sign. Madison Brush, star of Sister Wives, is prepared to discuss her family's financial situation. She and Cody are no longer on good terms. Recently, the TLC artist has been spending more time with her mother, Janelle Brown. Maddie and her husband, Caleb, are expecting their fourth child. She has previously undergone some significant life adjustments. In order to talk about her family, the TLC personality launched her podcast, Authentic Society. Cody no longer considers Maddie to be his favorite child. The reality TV personality has been openly disparaging her father for the past few months. Madison enjoys talking about everything related to her family and her upbringing. Prior to the broadcast, was Cody truly impoverished? What information has Maddie disclosed on his financial situation? In what ways did he care for his big family? Cody doesn't deserve to be in Madison's life. Madison Brush, star of Sister Wives, was raised in a huge, polygamous household. She grew up with a large number of siblings and several mothers. But for whatever reason, the TLC star lost contact with her father. Maddie kept her relationship with her father a secret. Lately, she has been talking a lot about her life and her father. The TLC personality recently disclosed the true cause of her lack of communication with Cody. Madison acknowledged that she was a direct individual who disliked following his norms. That's why he and she had so many arguments. The TLC personality discussed those who advised her to make amends with her father. Maddie regrettably believes that her father has no right to be in her life. His lack of interest in her and her children's lives infuriated her. What financial information did she divulge? Before the family show, Madison, one of the sisters, talks candidly about Cody's financial difficulties. Madison Brush, star of Sister Wives, enjoys giving her fans new information about her family. She has been interacting with her fans through her podcast. The TLC actress recently discussed her family's financial situation on the podcast. Maddie talked about the family's financial difficulties in it. Before the show, they were quite impoverished, according to the former. Her parents had 15 children to raise, she explained. Maddie also talked about how Cody makes money. My dad almost always went with the get-rich-quick plan, the TLC star said. However, Caleb was taken aback by Cody's machinations. Madison described her husband's reaction each time she told him about her father's methods of making money. Prior to the broadcast, she disclosed that her father was a salesman. Other than that, he was almost investing and doing anything. My parents immediately spent it on something when we got our tax returns when we were younger, Maddie added. She so became aware of the distinction between her family and her husband's. The family of the latter was more concerned with conserving every last cent. Moreover, Janelle's daughter took pride in her mother's comparatively sound financial management. Being the parent she is now made her proud. Christine Brown of Sister Wives wants something distinctive for her wedding to David Woolley. She wants to make the most of her big day. The TLC actress was unable to satisfy her wedding aspirations with Cody Brown during their spiritual ceremony. Christine wanted to savor every moment of it. She wanted to look her best on this particular day. The TLC artist has already made many preparations to walk down the aisle with her new spouse. In the most recent episode, Christine tried on many clothes at the bridal boutique. Her daughters, on the other hand, questioned her decision to wear an NSFW dress to her wedding. Will she wear it? How will David respond to this? What were the girls saying to her? David surprised Christine with a romantic proposal before the wedding. Christine Brown, a Sister Wives star, has been waiting to marry David in season 19. She has been enjoying her romance while preparing for the wedding with her spouse. However, the TLC performer was taken aback when her lover went down on one knee. In the most recent episode, David brought Christine out to chill out and visit various areas together. He responded, "So you know how we talked about getting married?" He asked to marry her and took the ring from his pocket. The TLC performer dropped down on one knee and asked Christine to marry him. The latter could not believe her partner's kind gesture. Furthermore, she felt lucky to get a genuine proposal from David. Christine and David have been selecting a wedding site and finalizing details ahead of their big day. So, what did the former choose to wear to her wedding? Why does her daughter tease her? Sister Wives, Christine chooses a bold dress for her wedding with David. Christine Brown, a Sister Wives star, has become bold and brave in the recent season. She has been proudly displaying her romance with David on the show. In season 19, the TLC actress was seen kissing and cuddling with her companion. Christine appears to have gone too far this time. She just went wedding shopping with all of her daughters, including David's daughter and Janelle. She was putting on many bridal clothes at a bridal boutique. Interestingly, the TLC star's daughters couldn't resist offering their thoughts on a particular garment. Christine was trying on a daring, lacy outfit. Michael T said, "Your vag. Na looks really nice," she said, referring to her mother's stunning outfit. She mocked her mother, saying they didn't know where it was before, but they did now. Meanwhile, David's daughter, Kate, commented that her father would undoubtedly know. Janelle addressed the cameras about her odd reaction to Michael T's candor. She went on, "She will always say what everybody else does not want to say." Aspen also joined the conversation, stating that their stepfather would have pointed it up without that. Christine was enraged when all of her daughters joined forces to tease her. Furthermore, she chose not to wear that clothing because it was out of her comfort zone. Fans were pleased to see Christine receiving full support from her children and friends. Furthermore, they were relieved that the reality TV star had found her ideal man. It's likely that Kody finds it difficult to accept that his life has completely changed as a result of his activities. He is unable to acknowledge that he shoved Christine in David's direction. The way things have changed in the last few years probably makes Kody resentful of David. Christine, who frequently posts about her joyful marriage to David on social media, has been living her greatest life since late 2022. As his previous wives left and his polygamous lifestyle changed to a monogamous one, Kody, on the other hand, has experienced a lot of marital problems with his surviving wife, Robyn, which has caused him ongoing worry. The Sister Wives cast member may be jealous of David and Christine's good marriage because he appears dissatisfied with Robyn.